In news overseas, the latest protests in Hong Kong have generated calls from the United States urging all sides to refrain from violence, while Canada is warning China to be very careful in how it deals with the demonstrators. The calls came after thousands of protesters in Hong Kong grounded flights at the international airport Monday, escalating 10 weeks of protests over a proposal that would subject citizens to extradition by mainland Chinese courts. VOA's Arash Arabasadi reports.
Monday in Hong Kong, the police crackdown against protesters intensifies. This followed a sit-in by demonstrators at the Hong Kong International Airport, which halted nearly all air traffic. Some demonstrators waved American flags asking for support.
I think they may try to catch the attention of Americans and try to get help from some associations related to human rights in America.
I guess some of them are for racist flags for the state support and ask for the support. And the state represents, I guess, its liberty. And so I think this reason.
So far, President Trump has downplayed the prospect of U.S. support.
But that's between Hong Kong and that's between China, because Hong Kong is a part of China. They'll have to deal with that themselves. They don't need advice.
An unnamed U.S. official Monday urged all sides to refrain from violence and called for diverse political views to be respected. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell tweeted support for the people of Hong Kong and said a violent crackdown would be unacceptable. The varying reactions from top U.S. officials led to criticism from Chinese dissident artist Ai Weiwei, who suggested the U.S. president is not doing enough.
It should supporting freedom and democracy and freedom of speech. For a major power to give that kind of signal to another, authoritarian society is very improper. It will cost more life and more blood.
Protesters turned up the volume after this video Sunday of a woman local media reported was hit in the eye by a police-fired beanbag. Demonstrators wore eye patches in support. The protests over controversial extradition legislation have since morphed into demands for greater democracy and accountability for brutal police crackdowns. Authorities in Beijing are now referring to the protests in Hong Kong as terrorism, a sign that the standoff could deepen.